21 patients presented to base hospital Nirigama. It will be presented by Pereira DSR, co-authors are Sirivardhana JAAP, Malavara Chief SNN. Over to you, Pereira DSR.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, if you really want to achieve up to 90% of survival or outcome of your loved ones or any unknown patients in an injury, have you ever noticed why your doctor used to say end of the brain deferred snow? Keep in mind, end of the brain deferred. They used to explain if you brought it a little earlier, it could have been saved. Good afternoon, all of you, and thank you for giving us this opportunity. I am Samarava Pereira, dispenser of Base Hospital Nirigama. Our studies time taken to hospital admission following an injury among patients presented to Base Hospital Nirigama. When we talk about the patient's presentation to hospital, it could vary on many factors, such as severity of the injury, distance to the hospital, availability of proper transport system, and areas of injuries. Here, mainly in the case of injury, when considering the time taken to hospital admission, two words come to mind that we cannot forget. That is golden hour and platinum 10 minutes. The urgent need for the care of trauma patients, the golden hour is the period of time immediately after a traumatic injury, during which there is the highest likelihood that prompt medical and surgical treatment will prevent death. Platinum 10 minutes refers to first 10 minutes after trauma and refers to the importance of starting treatment within 10 minutes to reduce the chances of death. Quick treatment can lead to changes in patients' outcome. When we consider the severity of the injury, standard measures used to determine injury severity are length of loss of consciousness, post-traumatic amnesia, altered consciousness, Glasgow Coma Scale GCS, associated injury scores, and Barrett injury matrix scores. Our study aimed to assess the time taken to hospital admission following an injury. 120 was selected by simple random sampling method and admitted to the primary care unit of Base Hospital Nirigama from 1st January 2020 2023 to 31st June 2023 by studying bed tickets. It is almost 6 months period. Patients with moderate to severe injuries residing within 10 km distance from base hospital meeting were considered. Distance calculated by GPS and data were analyzed descriptively. Results: the majority of the study population were males, it was 70.8%, and 29.2% were females. In this study, patients belong to less than 1 year, 1 to 14 years, 14 to 21 years, and above 21 year age groups were 2.5%, 11.6%, 4.16%, and 81.7% respectively. Majority were above 21 years. When we assess the time taken hospital admission following an injury, within the first 10 minutes, 2.5%, 10 minutes to 30 minutes, 37.2%, 30 minutes to 1 hour, 31%, more than 1 hour, 29.3%. Reasons for admission were road traffic accidents, falls, assaults, stabs, cut injuries, blunt trauma, respectively 36.36%, 34.53%, 6.3%, 0.9%, 12.7%, and 9%. All those admitted within the first 10 minutes were brought by Swiss area following road traffic accidents. I conclude my presentation. The majority of patients were unable to come to the hospital within 10 minutes following the injury. Presentation of the patients to the hospital within 10 minutes is significantly supported by the availability of proper emergency transport system. Those are the references, and thank you everyone who supported to our study success. Thank you.
Thank you. Floor is open for question. Audience.
So again, there you have touched a very important area of trauma care, that the time that taken to bring the patient to the hospital. And this was a retrospective study, and you did based on the available data.
Yes.
So when determining the time of the event, how you determine the time of the event, and I assume that there can be some variations in the record keeping, or do you have any particular standard form attached to the DHT indicating the particular exact time of the injury, or how you obtain that information? Yeah, because the time of admission is clearly mentioned in the DHT, that you can very correctly take. So how you obtain the time of incident?
In the association there is injury reporting forms. In that form there is onset time and the admission time. From that data we get the admission time and timetable hospital admission.
So do you believe that the time of the event will, so your study is good, that's very interesting. So, but do you think that you can get a very valid information by assessing the time mentioned in the record? Can be there any biases?
Yeah, I think those are the limitations of our study, because the time taken and time incident happened, we get from the patients or scanners, or suicide, they give the real data because they have another data sheets about injury informing. So,
it basically depends on the respondent.
response, yes.
I wanted to ask the same question.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
I just want to ask from you. Now you have studied only the time taken from the time the accident took place to the time that the patient came to the hospital for admission, which is important. Did you think of finding out any reasons for such delays? If there were delays, at least you saw that very few people who were able to come within 10 minutes, the others got late. Because would it be useful to find out the reasons for delay, which can be of course multiple? Or
Yeah.
could that be an extension of your study?
Yeah, the reasons we assess that time taken because the awareness of injury of people and proper transport system and our I think and the severity of the injury. Those are the, I think, time taken to admissions.
Excuse me, may I have only one simple question? What is the reason for selecting 10 minutes? Is it 10 minutes is we usually in post event period? It is the platinum 10 minutes and 1 hour is the golden 1 hour. That is 1 hour within 1 hour after the occurrence of the injury. Therefore, the decision making we need to take. Is it possible to take a patient from the place of occurrence of the injury to the for the treatment center within 10 minutes after doing everything?
Yes, I think there is problems, but in EMS field, emergency medical service field, first responders, second responders, and third responders. First responders and second responders are pre-hospital care. If in Sri Lanka this system is developed, they can do a role play in a site. So the platinum 10 minutes, then they can achieve the platinum 10 minutes and they can admission to the within first hour if there are improvement of EMS system in Sri Lanka.
I think it's time for us to bring this to a close. And when
Excuse,
we-
excuse me, can you give me one question? Okay, thank you for your nice presentation. Actually, this is not a question, just I need to give some comments, not only the our speaker or researcher, there are a lot of medical health people in here. Then my suggestion is actually he discussed about the golden 1 hour and platinum 10 minutes. Actually, if we can handle that patient, injured person within that 10 minutes for giving some first aid, that could be help to the some another. It will be what is the good for some what is the extra advantage when they are starting the treatments. Then my suggestion is it's better to add some knowledge to giving some what is the first aid training for our national curriculum or national education. In this moment we don't have such a mechanism. Actually I'm an instructor of the first aid, that's why I'm giving that kind of suggestions to this forum.
Yes, that I mentioned the EMS system improvement in Sri Lanka. If improve the EMS system with the chain, it's police and fire brigades and EMS ambulance, all are team. It's a teamwork. If as a team they do improvements, we can achieve this platinum 10 minutes and golden 1 hour for the admission of hospital.
Right. May I take this opportunity to thank my